Lunar eclipse in tropical Pisces. It's showing me my ass right now. Queen of Cups in reverse. Accurate. I'm going to put the rest of the cards back because the rest of them fell out face down. But I think it's worth noting there were at least like 6 of them, so quite a lot happening. Makes sense, makes sense. You see how the cards are flying out? Like, what is that about? Jeez. Then we have the 2 of Wands in reverse. Once again, we have a reading just for me. Only watch if this resonates. I saw that. I wanted it to really fall out intentionally. Love what that just did. If you saw it, then take note of that. We have the 4 of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. With the Chariot beneath the deck. If you're experiencing, like me, any form of like internal frustration, emotional instability, specifically in the area of projecting onto your future, onto your external world and its potential, beware of projecting onto the places unseen. So possibly onto the way other people feel about you, onto the way they see you or see where you're heading, and taking that onto yourself and then thinking that's what's for you. You know, it's about controlling your will at this time. The Ace of Wands beneath the deck. Beware of any of those projections coming from a place of insisting on holding on to the sense of lack and limitations and depression. There's a video that I feel called to recommend by Aluna Noel where she mentions how now is during this window of energetic sensitivity. I've called it grief or sadness waves in my previous reading. She's referred to it as an opening for parasites to attack, which I think coincides perfectly at the root of having energetic sensitivities towards things that are not true. Opening yourself up to lack, like I said earlier, limitations, and oh, this can't happen because, oh, this is impossible, oh, this is not for me. Maybe, because this is a little immature thing that I sometimes feel, this deep sense of victimhood. When you've been through many, many things and you've had to feel through a lot and grieve and process through a lot on your own, that sense of I am a victim and things will never work out for me and I'm simply unlucky and life is just harder for me than it is for everybody else. It's so boring. It's so boring, but it does seem like those sensations might be like very right now in the form of, as Aluna mentioned, parasites, so to speak. I will link the video and everybody should engage on that work open-mindedly, try to get to the root, the energetic understanding of what it is that her and I are referring to, what it is that we're all talking about. We're all talking about and dealing with the exact same thing right now. All of us. This is it. Fear. Limitations, lack, there's only so much. The misery, the dead end of it. The world is burning and there will never be hope. No one's coming to save you. The energy of that. We're all dealing with that shit. And essentially, I believe that our responsibility right now is to honestly, like, take these frequencies, alchemize it, sort of like force, but while also working with your own energetic potential. Like you can only do the positive affirmation thing and the meditation thing and the breathwork thing so much. Breathwork always works, by the way. I think it's because we hold on, our egos hold on to all of these tools needing to result in a specific thing. That in itself is a limitation. You have no idea, as an example, how limited you make yourself when you want one specific thing only and so tightly that you aggressively cancel the option for everything else. Aggressively. There's a way to go after the things that you want and to want stuff. There's a way to exercise your free will that doesn't take so much force. And whatever it is that you and I have going on inside of us right now, I'm experiencing something really beautiful in my life right now. Many things. My whole life is very beautiful consistently, and I'm at peace. It's insane. I've never been this peaceful in my whole entire life. I didn't even think this kind of peace was possible. But there's still this sensation inside of me that just kind of is almost hungry. My will and my drive seems to be hungry for this sense of lack and emotional codependency, and feeling the sensation of feeling alone and got it off, but yearning for connection at the same time. That mess, all wrapped up in it. I'm all wrapped up in it right now. But I believe, honestly, that there's a part that we can exercise our free will by focusing on the hope and beyond the veil, and how while we're feeling frustrated, dealing with possible actual situations where great lack is involved, like I said, you can only do so much affirming and all of that shit before the circumstances of life face you and need you to be real with what you're looking at, But again, there's a way to alchemize. There's a way to alchemize. And there's a way to do it in the moment. And there's a way that works for you, that you have to go about finding yourself. You have to take the staff and get on the horse. And so I would suggest with all of these cards, actually engage deeply and intently and with as much attention and passion, delusion, whatever you want to call it, as you can with taking control of your perceptions. I want to use the woo-woo terms like manifesting and meditating and all of that, but it's deeper than that. It's a matter of taking control of our spirit, soul, of our awareness, our conscious awareness, while at the same time being aware that shit has to do with our spirit. You know what I mean? Close the tunnel quickly. It's so complicated. You'll be experiencing something and you'll put on the voice inside that says everything is happening for a reason. Pay attention, God is always talking, etc., etc. Then there'll be this internal doubt that will say, no, that's not true. Don't be delusional and insane. The reality is that this external situation, lack, limitations, that's what you're looking at. Override that voice quickly and go, no. Everything's happening for a reason. Pay attention. Be present. Breathe. That inner voice will come in again. Everything is so fucked up. Everything is burning. Oh my God, what am I going to do? Quickly. Intercept. I even spat. Intercept. And say, and I don't know, work with what you've got. I have been, like I said, working very quickly with breath work. I've been trying to work with breath work almost too urgently, but that's my own thing. That could work for you though. The interception. Got it. Inside your energy, inside your thought. Just, no, shut up. I don't know where I got this from, of putting an elastic band on you and snapping it, but the internal processes of remembering to snap the elastic band might not be fast enough to catch the frequency before it builds up inside of you, and then suddenly you find yourself depressed or anxious or whatever in a way that you can't control. This is all about controlling your energy for real and making the link between your material and your will, your perception, your hope, how all of that is so interconnected, y'all. It's so interconnected. And it's so intricate. my God, when you really get into how much the universe pays attention to you, it is so exhausting to then gather your shit and be like, oh my God, okay, so I have to make sure that these thoughts and this feeling and da da da. It's so much to keep up with. I mean, but you got this. The point is to understand. The point is to find that sweet spot where it's not exhausting to keep up with, and you're just yourself. Oh, interesting. We have the Page of Discs and the One of Swords. With the Five of Discs beneath the deck, which keeps haunting me. I do readings for myself. It's always beneath the deck lately. I feel called to touch on the One of Swords. I think this does take... It amplifies the reference of taking this lack, taking control of it, and turning it into something that you can turning it into something that no longer shuts the possibilities of your world. You taking control. Yeah. You see her intent focus? I love the intricate ways that the emotion. Yes, that Scylla captures with these illustrations. I'm going to read the One of Swords now. And then close the reading. Whew. Intellectual clarity, focus, applied logic. A high degree of intelligence and brilliant deductive powers, which you already have. Use of the intellect to solve problems or open up possibilities. So much potential. So much is possible. Don't believe the hate, even if the hate's coming from your own mind, you know? Symbol of truth and discrimination. Acute penetrating power of the mind, which, if connected to the spirit, is a wonderful gift. And rumor has it, the best way for us to connect to our spirit is through breath. Apparently, that's where our spirit lies. That's the bridge between those things. I think studying the link between breath and consciousness might be fun right now, and putting that into actual practices, studying the different breathing techniques. And I'll leave it at that. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next reading.